Hi, it's Ask Dr. Ben. Next question, last question, finally, in this pile, is from Emily. Hello, Emily. Who asks, Dear Dr. Ben, a few months ago, people were looking forward to summer because heat kills the virus. Yeah. How is that doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the American South is super hot right now and it's got runaway COVID numbers. It's not only hot places, it's also spreading some places where it's cooler, but yeah, the summer heat thing was always dumb. It was hopeful. It was like one of these ideas that nature's going to come in and save us, and it's going to be okay, and we don't actually have to wear masks or do anything. And that, yeah, I feel like I've been on the same side of that message from the start. Anyway, that's not your question. Summer's great in Indiana. I used to like summer in Ohio. I bet it's similar. Yeah, you have great fossil sites. You can go out and pick them up. Yeah, somewhere somehow. Although I think in Indiana, if you park your car by the side of the road, the police are allowed to tow it. So you've got to like find somewhere else to park, and then you can go get the fossils. Yeah. So bear that in mind. Yeah, or look it up. I may be wrong. I don't know. Let's see. And where we can just give our kids a bike and some dirt to dig in. Yeah, I'm all for both of those things. But in the literal hotspots right now, isn't summer weather making it worse by forcing people indoors all day? Maybe, yeah. Specifically, do you see any correlation between conditions caused by heavy air conditioning and the spread of the disease when people gather indoors? I thought there was one incident where an air conditioner might have spread the virus from one person to another, where they couldn't figure out another really good way. But even that one is based on it's a reasonable assumption given the facts. Yeah, it is hot outside, but people do tend to flock to air conditioning, and yeah, air conditioning is what makes Texas good and livable. Yeah, it's I don't know, once every couple of weeks, at least before the COVID, I'd go out fossil hunting in the just beating brutal heat of the Texas summer, and whatever, for a day I can take it. Yeah, as a lifestyle, oh my gosh, those people that are outside like all the time working on construction or whatever, hats off. You guys are way tougher than I have any desire to ever be. Yeah. So is air conditioning driving the spread? I think probably not. I think it's just human closeness. But yeah, air conditioning being a factor that brings us all together. Yeah, yeah. I think that might be like a collateral damage kind of thing, just like a thing that's not really the cause but is a contributor. Yeah, yeah. Because air conditioning probably doesn't do anything meaningful, but gathering together because of air conditioning, I totally believe it. So the question goes on. So, do you see any correlation between conditions caused by heavy air conditioning, both in cooler room temperature and lower relative humidity, and the spread of the disease when people gather indoors? Now, I would have thought air conditioners would bump up relative humidity, but I may be wrong there because I do not know, I'm not an air conditioner expert. Um, the idea is, though, that those little respiratory droplets stay aloft by evaporation, and so if there's super high humidity, they wouldn't evaporate, and I don't know if that means they then fall down to the ground or just stay up forever. I think that means they fall to the ground maybe a little faster, but I got to think about that one. But no, I think the main thing is still just proximity to somebody else who has COVID-19 is the biggest the biggest contributor. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. I have not seen a good paper, although I think I've heard of one that I need to go out and read about the effects of humidity on the amount of time the virus stays in the air. These are getting to be very, very specific questions that are getting to be harder and harder to actually directly test in a laboratory. But that's okay. It's all right if science is hard because, yeah, you come up with new tests, you answer new questions, and then You got to come up with a better, cooler test to answer the next question. That's just how it is. So, yeah, thank you for a thought provoking set of questions. And yeah, no, I don't think summer has anything to do with it, but yeah, you raised my consciousness just a little bit there, thinking about air conditioning bringing people together. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Thanks very much. This is Ask Dr.